What's up, YouTube? This is Barryfishermann, and today's video is pretty much who is Barryfishermann, right? Kind of like jumped into the YouTube scene 2 years ago, kind of took my time with it, didn't do too much, just filling it out. And this past year, been going a little bit harder, starting to see some traction, and I kind of wanted to just give kind of like a real intro to Barryfishermann, right? So, say 2019, let's fast forward before 2019. I got into tech in 2019. Of course, taking Security Plus, I already had my secret clearance. And then shortly after, I got my first help desk position. Right, but before that, it was like 4 years of me searching pretty much what I'm gonna do next. I just graduated college. My main focus was basketball. You know, I wasn't really thinking what job I was going to take, kind of afterwards. I wasn't thinking about a job. I was trying to go overseas to play basketball. That was my main goal, right? But, things went a little different. I didn't play so much in college. Played my last 2 years, and went from there. And senior year came pretty fast. I'm on a bus. We're playing these same teams every year. And I was just on a bus and I was just looking at that I always sat in the same seat, same window, so one day, this is my fourth time seeing this particular spot, going on a road trip, and it just hit me. Like, this is over. And we don't know, I don't know what to do next, right? And, graduated 2015, worked at Finish Line, worked at a gas station. I went to Finish Line. They became a financial advisor for Mass Mutual. Learned a lot of good things from there, but I didn't get paid much. It was all commission. Then I worked at a gas station. That was kind of like the first job that was kind of pretty stable, where I would know I was going to get a certain amount every 2 weeks, which was good because I had never had that before. Stayed there about a year, and then I got a job in the shipyard, which was actually my first actual job, career job, like where I was making over 45K. I was making about 56K, so around that time, that was a lot. And I was happy, right? I had no problem with it, but that was kind of short-lived too once I, got into like the real rat race of jobs, that you wake up at 3, 4 in the morning, you fight traffic for an hour to and from work. It's a lot of micromanaging, can't take lunch breaks, hard labor, real blue collar label, steel toe boots, hard hats on, building. I was actually a nuclear machinist, kind of like a mechanic for our aircraft carrier. I liked it. I learned a lot, but I just didn't like the culture of it. I don't like, part of who Barryfishermann is, like, it becomes a culture of jobs and people being snobby or racist and stuff like that. I'm not trying to deal with it for real. You know what I mean? A lot of these people not happy. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? You make a choice whether to be happy or not. Like, if you getting paid for that job, you've been there for years, why not make the most of it, right? Why you know what I mean? I'm not gonna go into that, but I'm just not going to settle for it. Like, I'm just not going to deal with it, right? So I've been searching, after playing basketball with a couple people on base. They told me about getting my Security Plus and, getting a secret clearance. But that shipyard job helped me. Well, I got my secret clearance from the shipyard job. It was kind of like, perfect timing and a perfect coincidence that I had the secret clearance, and then right after got my Security Plus, and from there I got into tech. So, and once again, like, who is Barryfishermann? Like, what did that sequence in life teach me, right? And all I can say is, like, I needed to go through different things and experience different things, so I have that knowledge going forward, and I can explain to other people, like my cousin or my little brother, or even you, whoever's watching, that It's okay to go through those type of jobs and understand, like, you don't have to get rich or be where you're at, right? You know, and know everything in the moment before you know it. Like, you're never gonna know until you know, right? So, and don't be negative about it, but don't also settle. Like, no, better days are coming. You got to manifest these things. You got to be talking to yourself. If you having a bad day, or you don't like your coworker or boss or whatever, just tell yourself, when you get a moment to yourself inside your brain, like, hey, I'm not going to be dealing with this next year or next month or a couple months. Next time around, my next job, I'm not going to be dealing with these same type of things. You know what I mean? And just know that it's going to happen for you in the future, right? And also that, your path isn't going to be straight at all. Like, it's going to be curves, there's going to be bumps, there's going to be dips. You know what I mean? The road might stop a little bit. You might gotta wait till they build a continuation or detour so you can take that one. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta sit still.